guys, here today with another Lean Hybrid Muscle Reloaded update. I think you're going to enjoy today's video. Elliot is going to take you through some hybrid workouts, show you exactly how you can train this type 3 muscle fiber. You'll get a little bit better feel about our periodization, the exercise selection, and maybe you can try some of these at home. Thanks a lot, guys.
Hey, it's Elliot again, and welcome to my messy desk. Today I'm going to show you exactly how we use the Lean Hybrid Muscle Reloaded training program. I'm actually going to give you the workouts. This is a PDF of some of the workouts that we actually use at my gym strength camp that I personally follow and that we recommend our customers and clients do use in order to build that biologically superior type 3 muscle fiber that we were talking about in the past few videos. So let's go through 1 week in one of the phases. Now, just so you know what you're looking at here, there are 3 phases. All 3 phases focus on different strength qualities. You know, we mentioned the qualities earlier being strength, power, velocity, endurance, and speed. So each phase has a different emphasis, and what we typically do is we rotate through these 3 phases in order to build a really balanced physique. Or if we are looking to improve in one quality over another, we'll stay with one phase a little bit longer. So this particular phase, phase 1, which is actually the second phase, don't get confused, we've got a pre-phase before this we kind of use for maintenance and deloading, and I'll tell you a little bit more about that another time, why it's very important for us to have a maintenance program. But anyway, this is our phase 1, and we're going to go through each one of the days, and I'm going to explain to you how we emphasize the different strength qualities. So let's begin. And oh, stick around to the end of this video. We've got some really cool footage of guys actually doing these workouts. So if I start boring you, just fast forward. Anyway, so day 1 on phase 1 is, we call this a power building day. This phase focuses primarily on building strength and power. If you notice, the very first exercise, we've got 5 sets of 5. This changes from week to week, but essentially we want to be able to lift heavy weights with some of our exercises, and then we follow up with some moderate weight bodybuilding type exercises. So that's why we call this power building. This is sort of powerlifting. This is bodybuilding, and then we finish with a fat loss finisher. So we are working on speed also. So if you're following me, we've got strength here, and we've got speed down here. Bodybuilding sort of falls into the in between the two of them, but we've got powerlifting, bodybuilding, and speed training all within the same program. We've got also, this is, you can consider this endurance because they're 10 sets and they're very short rest intervals between these 30-second sprints. The difference between what you're doing here as a finisher and what you're doing here with the powerlifting is the rest intervals. It's one of the differences, obviously. Here, you're keeping them very short. Even here, we're keeping them short, but here you rest as long as you want. So if you notice right away, we're just manipulating variables all over the place. And obviously, I know that you can probably write this down, and you can get started with this program right away if you feel like it. I don't mind. I want you to try this stuff out. Day 2 is also a power building day, a little different. You notice there's a lot less volume. We spend a little bit more time on actual power lifting on this day, and it's primarily focused on the legs, lower body, and core. And as you see here, again, it's 5 sets of 5, 3 sets of 6 with the step-ups, and again, we've got a fat loss finisher at the bottom, which is our sprint intervals. By this point, you should be trashed. I mentioned earlier that you would have your nervous system would be fried. Well, you're probably starting to get here, especially if you've been really following this program very hard. So by day 2 or by day 3, we take a rest. Day 4, we call these hybrid training circuits. Here we're focusing a little bit more on the fat burning quality of the type 3 muscle fiber, and what we do is we keep the rest intervals very short. We go from, if you notice that it's a training circuit, so we go from exercise to exercise to exercise, take a 2-minute rest after sprinting, which is D, and we repeat this 4 times. So we're working a little bit more on endurance here. We're working on power here also. Barbell thrusters, which, by the way, if you don't know what some of these exercises are, you click that link. Let's see, my computer's running a little slow right now. You click that link and it should pull up a video. Actually, that's supposed to go to a different site. This is one of the older guys at my gym that trains.
Do we get the barbells too?
Yeah, this is how you do thrusting, in case you were wondering. I meant to mute it. So he's a little slow on him. His form's not the greatest, but he's definitely a stud. He's in his 40s and he's busting his butt here at Strength Camp. So those are thrusters. So the reason why I wanted to show you that was two reasons. Because number one, I want you to see that with our manual, all you got to do is click the exercise and it takes you to a page. Yeah, see, this one's on Critical Bench. They should all be on Critical Bench. I'll have to fix that. They take you to a page where you have a video if you're not sure how to perform these exercises. So that was the first thing. And the other reason why I want to show you that is because it's not just an endurance workout, it's also a power workout. Barbell thrusters develop quite a bit of power because of the amount of speed, because you have to generate a lot of speed in order to move that barbell from the front squat position to over your head. Same thing with this day. It's another one of our hybrid training days where we've got some power type exercises. You got burpees. Burpees are a power exercise because you're jumping, high knee jumps, barbell sumo uprights. These are all exercises that are power based, but we're circuiting them. So we've got our power, speed, our endurance, all happening on these training circuit days. So you see the contrast between the first 2 days, power building days, heavy lifting, and then the rest of the week here, where you've got the hybrid training circuit. It's very different. Building muscle, burning fat at the same time. Building that superior muscle fiber, and this is how we do it. We try to combine 2 or 3 strength qualities into each workout. Some people, if you look at some of Ori Hofmeckler's stuff, he likes to create circuits that include all of the strength qualities, and that's pretty cool. I've just found that it just gets a little too cumbersome for me, and I like to split them up a little bit into these 3 phases and then into the workouts of the week. So day 6, this is, I've got to be completely honest with you, day 6 I threw in there look, it's called a specialization day. I threw this in there because I know there are some guys that are going to be unhappy with their bicep development. I get it. I totally understand, and I wanted you to get an opportunity to work on body parts that are lagging. And we mentioned in one of our videos or one of our reports the idea of muscle shifting, and Ori Hofmeckler in his book Maximal Muscle Minimum Fat that I keep referring to, he actually refers to muscle shifting as training muscles that that have become deficient in strength and size. And leaving those that have sufficient strength and size alone while you're training. Well, I did this sort of as a more of an aesthetic builder, because I think if we're trying to correct posture, I should create a totally different product for that. In fact, I might. But anyway, so there's some guys that are, they're going to want a bigger back. I've had dudes email me that said, Elliot, I want to get my lats to spread. Okay, cool. I'm not that into it, but I know how to help you with that, so that's there. Shoulder specialization, you want broader shoulders. Ab specialization. So we've got all types of, that's day 6, all types of different specialization workouts. So if you are lacking or lagging in a particular area, these are the areas that are typically going to be lagging, so we threw those in there for you. So that's it. You can just, if you rewind this part of the video and you want to jot this stuff down and use it, that's fine. Just take note that this is only 1 week out of a 4-week phase in a 3-phase program. But I want you to try it out, and maybe like later on in the week we'll do something where you can send us your thoughts or your ideas about these workouts if you do actually try them out. Okay, like I said, stick around. In the next section of this video, you're going to see some guys doing some of these workouts. I think we've got some pretty fun and cool stuff in there for you. I think you're going to enjoy it. I'll talk to you next time.